Hello, everyone. Welcome to Insurance Education. I am Raymond Macmillan if you're joining us for the first time. I'd like to take you back to the Marine Insurance Act 1906 in respect of completing proposal forms. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Over 100 years, there's a new Act of Parliament which came into being in 2012 called the Consumer Insurance Disclosure and Representations Act 2012, or CIDRA for short. We call it CIDRA 2012. What we're looking at is if you were completing a proposal form in 1906, the requirements were one, you supply all material facts adequately, fully, voluntarily, and listen to this, ladies and gentlemen, whether the insurer asks you for such information or not. That was the requirement then. And when you're signing that proposal form, you then sign the proposal form as the basis of the contract between the insurer and you, the proposer. Therefore, if you made an innocent error in completing that proposal form, innocent error, that gave the insurer the right, in case of claims, not to pay a claim and to cancel the policy because, in fact, by you signing that proposal form as the basis of the agreement was in fact a warranty. Therefore, any breach of the terms gives the insurer the right not to pay the claim. When the Law Commission in the UK, they were reviewing acts of parliament, they found that the terms of that act, the 1906 Act, it leaned heavily in favor of the insurer and against the consumer. Therefore, that act came into being, and I just want to highlight four things. One, you now sign a proposal form in the UK to the best of your knowledge and belief, no longer as the basis of the contract, because that would have been a warranty, and any breach of that warranty could nullify payment of a claim. In your textbook, says sometimes it appears the insurer was underwriting at the time of a claim. To make the point again, no longer sign any proposal form in the UK as the basis of the agreement. What I have found as well, a lot of territories around the world have now adopted that principle where you no longer sign the proposal as the basis of the agreement, but you sign to the best of your knowledge and belief. Therefore, think of a situation where a consumer makes an error in the proposal form. Let's take the age. If they made an error with the age in the proposal form, but there's a fire in the kitchen, what does the error with the age have to do with the fire in the kitchen? It didn't cause the fire. Therefore, the requirement under the CIDRA 2012 is that you, the insurer, must pay the claim. You don't have a right not to because of that innocent error. However, I think the act was very fair where it says if fraud is committed against the insurer, you do have the right not to pay that claim and cancel the policy. That's your right for deliberate acts. The next point under the CIDRA 2012 is where the proposer is about to sign, the insurer is required to put a big note to the top. It's called a declaration, bringing to the insured's attention, it would be the proposer at that stage. Insured is after they've paid and they're a client. Bringing to their attention the need to complete the form carefully and what are the consequences of making errors. That's now a requirement. Another key requirement in CIDRA 2012 is where the proposer only answers the questions which are asked of them by the insurer. There's no need to volunteer or say anything else that is not asked of you in that proposal form. I think the thinking behind it is if you are the expert, Mr. Insurer, and you are providing household insurance, you should be able to come up with questions which will give you enough information to attach a rate to that policy. How can you ask an ordinary citizen, think of an 80-year-old woman, and you are asking her to provide you with the information you need in order to come up with a rate, as in the 1906 Act? To make the point again, if you choose as insured in 2012, under the 2012 Act, to volunteer information, the access, no problem. Just make sure the information you volunteer is full and accurate. And that's what I'd like to share with you today, the importance of the new Act of Parliament, which is used around the world now in respect of consumers, and they are termed individuals who are buying insurance in a personal capacity. Example, private travel, private homes, private motor insurance. I trust this is helpful to at least one person. If you are doing the CII UK exams, this is actually an examination question, so another mark for you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. May we invite you to click the like button if you like this video. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, why not subscribe to our channel? We've got some good education and also examination information which we share. In our next video, I will tell you about another act of Parliament called Insurance Act 2015. This was particularly enacted to look after non-consumers or individuals buying insurance in their commercial capacity. My goodness, I've given you a good insight into our next video. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.